we chose to make a video about the negative effects of bullying, and we did a rap. When we did our research, we researched the negative effects of bullying, cyberbullying, and suicide that's tied with bullying. For the first question, how have your thoughts on bullying changed now that you've been working on your service learning project?
My thoughts have changed because I used to bully, and now that I know that 160,000 kids don't come to school, that's when I stop bullying.
And Shania also has an answer.
I used to help the victims of bullying, and now my feeling got stronger about helping them.
Our next question was, what solutions have you created, and how do you think your solutions will impact your community?
My solution was talking out with the bully. It will help us because it will be safer, and you won't want to get your revenge at the bully, and it make the school safer.
And then the multiple intelligences that we incorporated.
We ran because some of us were music smart. We made posters because we are picture smart.
We think that the YouTube video that we made will help make a change in bullying.
Because anyone in the community or even the world will be able to see the video on YouTube.
Okay, and we're in the process of making our video, and so since we can't show it to you, we are going to have our youth leaders turn around and do our main chorus phrase for you guys. So ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bullying is bad,
You do it when you're mad. You think you look rad, but it makes people sad.
Hello, we're Immigration, and we did a lot. We did a YouTube video. We're going to show that a little bit later. But here are some of the things that the children have come up with about their thoughts on our project.
It is helping a lot about immigration and how you can go through it. Letting out your story, you feel a lot better.
More open to other things about immigration. Compassionate.
Aware of immigration. Notice how serious it is. Down.
And then our next question was, what solution have you created, and how do you think your solution will impact your community? So here are Vanessa and Mia.
Don't use violence. Don't take families away instead of hurting people. They can use kind words.
Instead of supporting families or putting them in prison, let them in America. Make crossing easier and more accessible.
Perfect, thank you. Our 2 high schoolers, what they did in our service learning project.
What I did for the service learning project was I told my story that had to do with immigration.
What I did for the immigration thing, I researched like what it was about and like what happened.
Hey guys, so we are the homeless group, and we are working on a volunteer day with the homeless where we are hoping to have lunch with them, do a food distribution since hunger is such a large problem with the homeless population. So we want to do a lunch or a food distribution, and then we'll be doing a SMARTS activity. We haven't finished the board yet, but this is the beginning of our lesson that we'll be teaching to the homeless by the Cherokee Point students, and they'll be asking them questions about different types of SMARTs and what they conclude are their SMARTs. And then we will be collecting toiletries and giving those to the homeless as a thank you towards the end, something that they really need and may not have access to. So each of our members are going to tell a little bit more in depth about something with our program.
We would like to ask permission for Principal Higa to have a volunteer with the Homeless Day here at Cherokee Point. We would like to have between 4 and 6 homeless people come here to have lunch with the youth leaders and do a smart activity with the Safest Learning Homeless Group.
We would also like to get permission to distribute letters to the teachers and staff to ask them to donate one of them to our box for the homelessness. We would also like to place our donation box in the office with Principal Higa's permission.
So the kids wrote letters to pass out to the teachers, and the letters say, this is an example of one. So this one says, Dear Miss Dent, the youth leaders are collecting toiletries, which are toothbrushes, soap, and shampoo, and this thing, to hand out to the homeless when we volunteer at a food distribution. Please bring one item and put it in our box in the office. Thanks.
These are like examples of what we need. Yeah.
Like
soap, toothbrushes, shampoo, deodorant, and this is just the starter, so yeah.
This box will be in the office.
So we want to thank everyone in advance for allowing this opportunity to arise, that we can get kids of Cherokee Point to work in the community, to volunteer with the homeless. And this is our closing statement.
We are very excited to volunteer with the homeless. It is great opportunity to make sure they are not hungry and give them some things that they need.
And that's our project. Thank you.
We are the Animal Rights Group Against Animal Cruelty. We're going to talk a little bit about what we learned throughout this service learning experience and what we've done to prevent animal cruelty.
For number 1, I put my feelings have risen up because before I didn't know a lot about animal rights, and now I know a lot about what happens to animals. I can involve law enforcement and animal control. For number 2, I put we made donation boxes for people to donate blankets, bananas, and stuffed animals for monkeys, and for monkeys that are in need for care and support. We are also working on a YouTube video to show the people what is going on with these animals.
Since I'm people smart, by the stories I tell, I can move other people's emotions to help the animals. I can tell them how I feel. To see animals get hurt, it hurts me inside. We're making a YouTube video for other people to see our stories.
And we want that all these weekends we have lunch, that we have to have monkeys. We also have collected items to donate to the shelters. And since we're doing this video, we're educating ourselves and our class to prevent violence with animals.
I learned that when you abuse a dog, the dog will remember for the rest of its life. When we made donation boxes, and we also made YouTube videos.
We created donation boxes to help find monkeys from the homes of people who kept them illegally. One of the monkeys in the shelter, but they need our help to be able to eat and play and not be cold at night. We are trying to get donations for some monkeys at a shelter just for monkeys, and the things that we're going to try to get
and the donation box are blankets, marshmallows, blankets, towels, and yeah, that's all I remember. And I learned that being a music person doesn't mean I could help the group. I have a lot of friends that are people smart, and the music is sometimes the main course that the people that are singing it touches. They get their own animals just like to win. It's so selfish to get an animal and not even care for it. It kills me just to see these animals live in that kind of condition.
Well, my thoughts did change when I was in this group. Now I know that animal abuse is more serious and that you can get in trouble for it. And now I'm educated and know what to do if I do happen to see it.
As I've been working more on this service learning project, I found myself very interested. Before I didn't know how to talk about animal cruelty, but now I feel much more comfortable. Some solutions that we have created to help our animals were donation boxes. We decorated them and wrote down a list on them. A list of stuff that you guys can donate to help out the monkeys and for us to take back to the monkey shelter.
And we're also working on a YouTube video. It's not yet ready, but we have a lot of great stories and a lot of great tips for helping prevent animal cruelty that are applicable to all the kids here at Cherokee Point. So we're looking forward to getting that finished.
This morning before coming into this youth leadership, we learned with the San Diego State students about relationship violence. And another thing that we learned was about Dear Abby. And it's like expressing your feelings about things that like you're having problems about.
They write about what problems they had. So for example, like if somebody is bothering you or like you feel uncomfortable around somebody, you can write about it and then anonymously, and then they respond with ways like of how you can react to it and things like that.
We also learn like techniques to control like stress and like communication. They made us more aware of how bad it can get with relationship violence.
Like Erica said, we talked about how stress relievers and my personal ones were music and sports.
Part of the relationship violence, they taught us that like it's not just like hitting, it can be also like putting you down or like even like threatening you could like really hurt you. And most girls can commit suicide just like because they don't feel good about themselves in a relationship. It's a form of bullying.
And also it doesn't only be, it can only be guys, it can be girls that abuse the guy or guy and girl.
Okay, and about the Dear Abby, it's basically a letter that you're writing to Abby, and it could be any person if you're just looking for advice. And what's cool about it is that you don't have to write your name at the end. So if you have a situation where someone is bullying you at the playground or calling you names, you could write to Abby and she'll help you and give you advice on it.